There's a timeless saying, he who talks the least often says the most. Pause and think about that. In life, it's not always the loudest voice in the room that commands the greatest influence. Often, it's the one who knows when to stay quiet, letting others' words fill the space, observing, learning, and only speaking with purpose and clarity. Why speaking less can amplify your influence. The skill of choosing words carefully is one of the rarest strengths in our fast-paced world, where everyone feels pressured to speak up, share their thoughts, and seek validation through words. However, consider this. Each time we speak, we reveal bits of ourselves, our insecurities, our emotions, even our need for approval. But those who know when to hold back, who have mastered the art of restraint, are the ones who leave a lasting impression. When I was young and entering the business world, I learned early on that people often reveal themselves too readily, talking endlessly in an attempt to prove themselves. In doing so, they unknowingly give away control. But the individuals who remain silent, those who measure every word, they are the ones who command the room without ever needing to raise their voices. They have something most people overlook: control over their words and actions. This kind of control leads to true power. The pitfall of talking too much. We've all witnessed it, the person in a meeting who dominates the conversation, eager to showcase their knowledge, as if their constant chatter adds to their authority. Ironically, it often has the opposite effect. Speaking excessively not only weakens their position but reveals more than intended. When you talk too much, you allow others to sense your weaknesses. It's as if they can detect a hint of desperation, a need for validation, and they can use this to their advantage. In contrast, choosing silence strategically is a form of restraint that leaves others guessing, making them curious, and giving you an edge. Silence is not just the absence of words, it's a powerful tool that creates presence. It makes people lean in, wondering what you're thinking, and in that curiosity, they subconsciously hand you control. Silence as a tool for strategic influence. One lesson I've gathered from observing powerful leaders, top CEOs, and world changers is that they know the value of speaking less. They don't feel compelled to dominate every conversation or prove themselves through their words. Instead, they listen, process, and respond when necessary, ensuring that each word has impact. Their restraint elevates their words, making every statement meaningful. The result, when they speak, people listen. They lean in because they understand that every word spoken is carefully chosen. When you speak less, your influence grows, and others respect your words more. In every conversation, aim to speak with intent. Be the one who listens, the one who observes, and who gains insight others might miss. It's in these quiet moments that you gain a significant advantage. Let others reveal themselves first. Hold back, and you'll find that not only do you understand them better, but they also respect you more for it. How silence reveals strength. When we let go of the need to talk constantly, we gain control over ourselves. Silence speaks volumes and shows others that you are calm, composed, and confident. In social situations, the one who listens rather than speaks is often seen as wise, thoughtful, and secure. This is because silence gives off an aura of strength. It signals that you don't feel the need to prove yourself constantly. You are secure in your knowledge, grounded in your identity, and unafraid of what others think. Silence is not just the absence of noise. It's a strategic pause, a moment for reflection, and a space for impact. When we can sit comfortably in silence, we project an image of self-assuredness that words can rarely match. The power of observation. Listening and observing are often underrated skills. However, these skills can be powerful when cultivated. In meetings, negotiations, or even everyday conversations, people often give themselves away through their words and body language. By speaking less and observing more, you can pick up on subtle cues, gain insight, and build a deeper understanding of the people around you. You'll notice what others miss, allowing you to make more informed decisions and responses. Observation paired with restraint is like having a superpower. You learn to read between the lines, to see what's not being said, and to understand the true motivations and emotions behind people's words. This level of understanding gives you an undeniable advantage. The strategic pause, a power move. Have you ever noticed how impactful a well-timed pause can be? The pause draws people in, builds anticipation, and amplifies your message. Public speakers and influential leaders use the power of the pause to command attention. When you pause before you speak, it signals to others that you are deliberate, that you are choosing your words wisely. This simple pause not only allows you to gather your thoughts, but also creates a sense of gravity around what you're about to say. Mastery of self through silence. There's an old proverb that says, "Even a fool is considered wise when he remains silent." Silence allows us to process our thoughts, regulate our emotions, and respond with intention. By holding back when there's no need to speak, we preserve our energy, keep our thoughts focused, and avoid saying something we might later regret. Knowing when to be silent is a skill that takes discipline. When you control your impulses to speak, you are mastering yourself. Self-mastery is, ultimately, the foundation of true power. Those who can control their emotions and responses have a stability that few others possess. Practical tips for mastering the art of silence. 1. Listen with intent. When you're in a conversation, focus on truly understanding what others are saying. Avoid formulating responses while the other person is talking. This keeps you present and allows you to gather more insights. 2. Embrace pauses. Silence doesn't have to feel awkward. Use pauses to your advantage, allowing them to add weight to your words and build suspense. 3. Practice restraint. Resist the urge to speak unless you have something meaningful to say. When you practice restraint, you convey confidence and composure. 4. Observe nonverbal cues. Much of what people communicate is through body language. By speaking less, you'll be more attuned to these signals, gaining a deeper understanding of others. 5. Choose words. Wisely, make each word count. Speak with clarity and purpose, ensuring that your message is impactful and memorable. The influence of restraint in relationships. In both personal and professional relationships, silence can be a gift. By listening more than you speak, you show empathy and understanding, qualities that build trust and respect. When others feel truly heard, they are more likely to trust you, confide in you, and respect your opinions. Silence allows you to build stronger connections by focusing on the other person, not on yourself. Conclusion: the path to true power. In the end, mastering the art of silence is about more than just keeping quiet. It's about controlling your impulses, respecting the power of your words, and understanding that silence itself can be a force for influence. When you can hold back, choosing to listen, observe, and respond with purpose, you command the respect and admiration of those around you. True power isn't in the volume of our words, but in the weight they carry. Use silence strategically and let your words become a tool, not a crutch. Speak with meaning, purpose, and intention, and watch as your influence grows. Remember, the strongest people are those who know when to be silent, who understand that not every situation requires a response, and who use restraint as a path to wisdom. In mastering your words, you master yourself. And in mastering yourself, you gain control over the world around you. Thank you for joining me on this journey of discovering the profound strength in silence. In a world where voices are constantly competing to be heard, true power belongs to those who master restraint. By speaking less and listening more, we gain control over our responses, allowing our words to hold greater impact and meaning. Silence is more than just the absence of noise. It's a strategy, a form of wisdom, and a path to influence. So next time you're in a conversation, remember, your silence can say as much as your words, sometimes even more. Embrace the power of a thoughtful pause. Choose your words wisely and watch how people begin to listen more closely. It's not about staying quiet, it's about making each word count. Let's continue to harness this inner strength, building our influence through intention, understanding, and respect. Remember, the art of silence is a powerful tool. Use it well. Thank you for watching, and if this message resonated with you, Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.